Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monster Hunter World. Today we've got a no bull dookie, amazing Gunlance build for you. I hope you guys all enjoy it. We're going to go ahead and get straight into this. We're not going to waste any time. Now, just keep in mind that this set is more of a ground frame ground thing that you This set lays the groundworks for a very good set. There we go. There's a few things that can be changed and improved upon with certain gems, but let's go ahead and go into this and go through the reasoning of why I have it set up this way currently, and then we'll go into some things that you can change and things that I would change right now if I had the stuff for it. But all in all, this is pretty like 98% where I want it to be. We'll go over the skills first. We've got earplugs 5 because this weapon does pump out the most damage you need to not get interrupted. And I feel like having earplugs 5 on here is absolutely amazing. I've played it with and without earplugs, and honestly, the game is just in general 100 times better when you're not getting molested by roars. So that being said, I don't think I need to explain that anymore. We're getting this through 2 pieces of Beetlejuice armor and then 1 earplugs gem, and we'll go over all the armor here in a second. Then we've got weakness exploit level 3, so that way we're getting some decent crits on the monsters when we can. Now, this is not in a crit focused build, obviously, because your main damage cannot actually crit. Then we've got Handicraft level 3, which gets our Royal Burst up to white level of sharpness. We've got Artillery 2. Now, you should be having Artillery 3, and we'll go into a couple things in this build that you can change very easily to be able to get that if you so desire. But I feel like the build benefits currently from only using Artillery gems, and we'll get into that in a second. I just don't have a third Artillery gem. Now, I've got Attack Boost level 1. This would be my third Artillery gem if I could get one. So I've got the attack boost in there right now, but it would theoretically be a either the critical eye or the attack boost 1 would be my my increased artillery gem. Then we've got capacity boost, speed sharpening level 1. I'm going to try and get this to level 2 as well. So basically what I want is speed sharpening level 2 and artillery level 2 through or level 3 from gems. And we've got protective polish to keep our weight level of sharpness. So right here, we've got the Royal Burst, which is absolutely amazing. I can actually augment this to get more affinity. Our base affinity with this weapon is already at 18%. So with the critical or weakness exploit, we'll be getting this up to 68% affinity, which is really, really good, especially with all the other perks of the build we've got. Now, I've got the Capacity Charm. The reason I'm using the Capacity Charm right now versus the Artillery level 3 Charm, which I do not have, I could equip this to get the level 3 Artillery, but with this particular build, most of your damage is coming from a certain combo, and we'll go over that combo in a second. And I feel like it benefits from having the white level of sharpness and then polish. So I'm sacrificing currently the 1 level of artillery until I get a gem. Now, you guys, obviously, if you want that level 3 artillery, can use the level 3 artillery charm, and then you can get the capacity boots from these heals here, which are the Dodo Gamma Greaves. But then you're sacrificing, obviously, your handicraft, which you can get from the Kushala chest piece. So there's a couple things that you can switch out in here if you do want the full artillery. Right now we're using the Basil Helm Beta, which has earplugs level 3 in it because of the gem, and we've got an artillery gem in there as well. And then we've got the Rathalos Male Beta. Now, I do not have a Deora gem, otherwise I would probably switch to using the Kushala chest, but I do like the increased crit. So it's kind of like, it depends on the gameplay, really. I really like the increased damage from critting on the weak spots, so that's why I'm running this right now. Now, if you wanted everything super easy, I would go ahead and just use the level 3 artillery charm, use the Kushala Deora chest, and then the artillery boots. But you're going to lose out in some gem slots, but otherwise, then you'll have everything that you want, specifically just for a Gunlance without anything else. But anyways, we'll go into the rest of the build as I have it now, because I think long term, this build will be better with gems. So if you have the artillery gems, go with this build. That's basically my focus, because I think it's going to be a lot better. Then we've got Kaiser Vambrace's Beta. which is weakness exploit level 1, and then we've got handicraft 1 in here as well. And then we've got the Basil Coil beta with earplugs 2 and protective polish. And then the Death Stench beta, which is where we're sticking our critical eye and attack boost. This would be speed sharpening and artillery. I'm just waiting on the gems. I've been trying to farm them up before the video, but a lot of you guys have been asking for the Gunlance video. Finally got the Gunlance that I wanted, which is the Royal Burst last night. And I was figuring, you know, I've been saying I'm going to make the video for a while, so I'm going to do it, and then I'm just going to explain my reasoning behind the build and everything like that. So we've got artillery in here, earplugs 3, artillery, grinder jewel, handicraft 3, the sharp jewel 2, which is necessary for the way we're going about this build. And then we've got expert and attack. Now these can be switched out for whatever you want. They're just in there as placeholders at the moment. But all in all, you could put really whatever tier 1 gems in there if you don't have the full set for the build. But I think the way we've got it right now, we're not losing out on anything. But let's go ahead and go into the actual combos here real quick, and then we'll go into some gameplay. So this is my offensive build for the Gunlance. If you guys are curious about my defensive build and want to see a video on that, definitely let me know in the comments below. It is still very good, but it is more focused on countering from the guard. But let's go ahead and go into the combos that you're going to be using with this set. You can do this 2 ways. First, you can do a poke and then rising slash. I messed it up. Apparently, I can't talk. Anyway, so it's going to be, you can do triangle, triangle 0, triangle, and then explode, and then triangle, right trigger circle, triangle, bam, and then repeat. So it's definitely going to be your most damaging combo. And then you can also add the stabby stab of death, which is really nice if I hit the pole. So that would have been amazing. So you can finish the combo that way. So there's a couple different ways you can do this that do a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and just get a full reload. So yeah, then you can do the shorter version, which is just going to be triangle 0, triangle, explodey bits, flash, reload, flash, and you can do this. There you go. Or you can just continue the explodey one. I'm just going to continue saying explodey because it's funny. Anyway, so yeah, there's a couple different ways you can get into this combo. But it's going to be very, very damaging. I just really love the Wyrm Stake. I don't know. It just looks amazing. And it's super satisfying just to smash your blade into something and then have it explode. I don't know. I absolutely love it. But this is the one that you're really going to be using the most. Not that. See, I told you I'm addicted to it. I just can't stop. That's the fastest combo. And you can just redo this as many times as you want if you have a nice opening, and it just does a ton of damage. And then if you want to get spiffy, you can just go ahead and chain it into the Wyrm Stake cannon, which is very nice. If you get sick of doing the same combo, just go ahead and Wyrm Stake it, and you'll just do a buttload of damage. Now, you can also close a gap and do that, so you can hit directional up and triangle, and then go ahead and triangle 0 and then explodey bits and change it into that one. And it's just so much damage. It is super satisfying to use as well. I absolutely love it. So just keep in mind, there's multiple ways that you can get into that combo. You can also get into it from a jump. So we'll go ahead and do that. I believe if we do that and then that's not the right thing. All right, let's do it the right way this time, shall we? Obviously, we should be sharpening right now, but I'm just being lazy. So you can jump off a ledge. And then there we go. I didn't hit the button. Oh, my God. Whoops. There we go. I just like doing the Wyrm Stake cannon. Makes me happy. Love sticking things in things and blowing it up. Anyways, let's do this the right way. And then explodey bits. And then you can continue the chain from that as well. So it's pretty cool. So if you get the opportunity to do that, it's a very quick way into the combo. So all in all, I feel like this armor set and weapon lay the groundworks for a really amazing Gunlance build. Obviously, it's not 100% perfect at the moment. We do need a close range gem, preferably, as well as another artillery jewel. And then it would also benefit from maybe another 1 or 2 speed sharpening jewels. But all in all, this set is very good as it is, even though it's not perfect. But once we get those jewels, we'll be able to switch around our charms and maybe make things even a little bit better. But I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Definitely leave some comments down below with your favorite Gunlance builds. And if you do want me to do a more guard-focused build, let me know in the comments below, and I will absolutely do so. But that is all I've got for today's video. I'm really enjoying the Gunlance gameplay, and I'll probably be using it in streams to come as well. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to show your support and smash that like button. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!